Hello, MGTOW, it's the Recluse. So this time I'm going to talk about family. I'll just talk about mine. I'll spare yours. Yes, I grew up in a family with three older sisters. Felt very invalidated that way. Whenever there was correspondence or, trying to put forth any kind of effort to to really uplift the mood and spirit. There was a lot of drama, so I would always crack jokes and try to be a clown, right? So I feel like in retrospect, I lost a lot of respect because I don't know. I just feel like I was upheld to an unfair standard. Like I would have fared better if I was an older sibling, but yeah, I was the baby. So um, I don't know. I don't think they ever took me serious. I don't think they ever took my feelings into account ever. And being male, I don't think anybody ever takes any of our feelings into account. So yeah, being in my later years, let's just say I'm somewhat, middle aged a little bit. Um, so yeah, having our family split up, when it comes to emails and correspondence and whatever, a lot of times it's just up to me. I feel like, they don't really reach out as much as I'd like them to. But yeah, having to uphold and maintain just correspondence within my own family, that's one thing. I feel like a deep sense of invalidation, like I'm not worth enough or something, which uh, which is false as a false belief because as human beings we all have the right to be here. We didn't ask to be born, and if someone doesn't like us, it's their fault for not you know uh, putting forth effort on their end. But there's that, and there are relationships I've been in. I've been in three relationships. I've averaged around 2.5 years whenever I get with them. Pretty long term. And I had one friends with benefits, but I guess that doesn't really count. But in all of those relationships, I was always the one to approach and to pretty much establish and maintain the relationship. So putting forth all of the effort, you would imagine I would be burned out. And yeah, I am. The last one really kind of got me. I was in an apartment with her, and she was real lazy. She didn't really do anything. When it comes to my needs and my concerns, weren't really regarded. I wonder if I self sabotage. As men, we're always up to, it's up to us to control women and to set boundaries and put our foot down and all this and all that. But as a MGTOW and as a human being, I feel like that's not my job. It's not my job to control a woman. It's 2017. Females should, they should be better. They should be more evolved. So there's the family, there's the relationships with, yeah, girlfriends, and there's society in general. I went to college, and yeah, I say a lot, trying not to do that as much. So, going to college, I've noticed the Ugg boot phenomenon was happening. So, picking up on the whole collectivism, they're all just a bunch of followers. Starbucks, the majority of them, they get mad when you talk about generalizations, but you can totally make generalizations about females and society in general, the media. Uh, it's very unfair and wrong. There's the whole circumcision thing. Society really rips and tears us apart, and they really don't regard who we are as people. And I feel like we have to fight in order to be heard. And even in doing so, that's somewhat of a losing battle because the care is just not on their end anyway. It's like the analogy with saying that children, women are children. That is correct. Women they just don't care. There is no care on their end. All they care about is results. If you, you know, if you keep them from getting candy, you're the worst person ever. So, if you give them government benefits and whatever, they're fine, but they're just going to demonize you anyway. They're evil. A commenter said that women are like snakes, and they really are. And perhaps it's my fault for being continually disappointed in females, because females, they keep showing their colors, their true colors all the time, and maybe it's just male nature where we wish that they were what we were sold as. The media keeps pushing out this idea that females are awesome, but they're not. They're human, and they are opportunists, and they want a free pass in life, so they want to get the most money from they just want to lure a guy. They're very deceitful and conniving. They're chameleons, and you know how females are. If you're absorbing MGTOW content like I do, you know. And so, brothers, whatever your reasons for being MGTOW, just know that you're not alone. We might not be going through the exact same similar circumstance, but it's rough. It's rough, and there is an emotional side, and a lot of us kind of tamp down the emotional side. A lot of times I'm, talking about emotions, and that's not something that men are supposed to do. But like I said, I grew up in a family with 3 older sisters, and I can't necessarily just throw that part of myself away. Being sensitive and just needing to talk things out and whatnot. That's why this is a good thing. I'm not alone. It's not like men don't talk in general. I listen to a lot of men on YouTube talking exactly the same way that I do. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw out some reasons why I'm MGTOW. And if you'd like to share reasons why you're MGTOW, please, send a comment down in the comment section. So I appreciate all my listeners. Thank you so much.